FTW.
FTW Broadcasting here for the win. We bring you hot Starcraft 2 action. Proud partner with the UEN.com. We've got a 2v2 here for you, and my pick is here on the bottom of the map. Runman playing as the teal Protoss, and Nike is his ally playing as the purple Protoss.
I get it.
Isn't it funny? And up at the top of the map, the blue Zerg, once again Archimedes, that's Danny's pick, and also Conflicts, very nice, very clever there, playing as the red Terran.
The Z lets you know that it's a serious amount of... it's not just plural, it's seriously plural.
Oh my god, it's so serious. Look at these dead serious probe and two brave pose, and Runman and Nike running across the map, checking out and see what's going on. Are they going to throw down like an early proxy or something?
Looks like it. There goes both early pylons. We see, interesting from Conflicts, we see straight for gas. You don't see that very often. I wonder exactly what he's planning on, going straight for gas as he now drops his supply depot. Oh, he needs to do something quick because he's going to get... We're going to see a nasty proxy from both these players. Their spawning pool is down for Archimedes, so he's got that going for him. Hopefully, Conflicts... It's an interesting thing on this map. If he sends out your... if he sends out his SCV now, if he doesn't back up here, he will never know. Oh, and I have definitely played on this map, and I have definitely been proxied on this map just like this, just like a noob. And I'm not so sure about my pick now, except that they are going to do something to make... Your team is definitely going to do something embarrassing for them in a minute here.
What is this? Archimedes moved his drone over there. He sensed it, I guess, and he knows immediately what's going on now. He just happened to send his drone over to that area. I guess he's experienced this kind of cheese before, and he's going to see both those gateways. Two gateways each there, and he's attacking that pylon. He's trying to take it down. Yeah,
it's not going to do very much. He's going to... Oh, double teamed by probes. That is hot action right there.
Whoa,
one from each side. And yeah, he's just exploding with joy. Meanwhile, why is Conflict has lifted off his command center, filled it up with SCVs, and he's rolling out. He's got an engineering bay down. So, is this a planetary fortress rush?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else he could be doing right now. Going across the screen, he's got all his units. He's going balls out. This is cheese versus cheese right now, and this is crazy. By the way, Zergling's attacking this pylon here up at the top of the map, trying to power down everything. There is a backup pylon right behind it. Both players have a backup pylon, and Nike and Runman have their zealots out now, and they're going to be able to harass and get in here. But this story right now are these SCVs rolling up here, and this command center coming across the map. We've never seen this before. Is this going to be a successful planetary fortress rush?
I would love to see it. So, I want to say that Conflict is doing a nice counter to the cheese, but he definitely did not know that was going and did not plan it that way. Because otherwise he might have actually built a barracks first. But what he's moving in is actually just really lucky because his opponents, all of his opponents' units are on the other side of the map because they proxy cheesed. So here comes the planetary fortress.
It's the perfect counter right now. Archimedes is going to be able to hold it back. He's got two spine crawlers coming in right now and a bunch of Zerglings, so he's going to be able to hold off in the meantime. Just landed right next to that Nexus, almost crushed it there, and he's immediately turning it into a planetary fortress. All these SCVs just going to hang out next to it and repair the heck out of it. And is Runman going to try to respond? Is he going to set up maybe some photon cannons or something?
Does he even know? Is he too busy dealing with his? I think he's too busy dealing with his little proxy action up here. He has no idea that this planetary fortress is even happening.
I don't think he does, and they need to move in right now. They need to make something happen because he is going to go down, and Runman is about to be screwed here in about 10 seconds. Those probes trying to retaliate, chasing around the SCVs doing all kinds of circles. Runman just completely abandoning his main base. Looks like he's going to head over to his allies' base as this planetary fortress is going to take down this Nexus, and no doubt he's going to take over this expansion.
Yeah, I guess so. So he's like, you're going to cheese me, I'm just going to take your base, it looks like. A nice planetary fortress rush. Meanwhile, the Zerglings are charging into Nike's base. They just said, forget it. You're going to forget your proxy. I'm going right for your for your probes in your base. That's funny. Conflicts calls out the GG. I hate to see that, even though he isn't my choice. I never call out the GG. I'm never a fan of calling out the GG before the game is over, and I'm certainly not a fan of calling out the GG from the winner.
Yeah,
but that's
well,
just me.
these Zealots are moving straight in on Archimedes' base right now. They're taking out the static defense, these spine crawlers. The Queen barely survives there, as there's a bunch of low-health Zealots, and they're taking all these spine crawlers down. They're going to be able to annihilate these drones. He needs to get those drones out ASAP, and Archimedes is a world of hurt right now.
Yeah, Archimedes is in big trouble. He's going to go down in no time. The last of his Zerglings go down. He's got a bunch of Zerglings still, well, not a bunch, but he's got a handful of Zerglings down in Nike's old base. So we'll see. We're constant pinging down there. I don't know what's going on. Nike has not rebuilt their base. Finally, the Planetary Fortress 4 Runman goes down, so there are no nexuses for either of your team. Team Shu? No, we'll pretend I didn't say that. Meanwhile...
They're all about the sponsorships. They're all about the cash right now. Archimedes, by the way, moving over all of his drones somewhere. We're not sure, with a train of Runman's probes following straight behind him.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a cool little worker train there. It's like, I like that. Oh, now action is going on there. They make a wrong turn, and a couple of drones get surrounded there, and Runman does not have enough to build another Nexus. I don't think Nike has enough to build another Nexus. He doesn't. Nobody has enough to rebuild. They're without. They're pretty much without. Any way to get any minerals. It's going to be. They don't have enough of a force to stop this to even take out this planetary fortress from conflicts. So it is pretty much game over here. I would think there's nothing they could really do. They've taken Archimedes out of the game, but. If we take a look at the units tab here, we've got basically 11 Zealots between the two of them, and there's just no way 11 Zealots can deal with these 13 Zerglings and a planetary fortress.
This is awesome. This is a good old-fashioned base race somehow, and for some reason, the only person still in the game is Conflicts, the planetary fortress rusher. So this is a pretty sick replay, and a hatchery being dropped down right now by Archimedes right next to it. So I guess he's planning on mining at this one place as well, and yeah, this is going to be the end of the game. This is basically a suicide push by Nike and Runman.
You tight. You guys got owned really bad. I don't like Conflict anymore, even though he is my pick here. I don't like him. I think he's a jerk, and that he smells bad.
Well, it looks like Nike is running around the back here. He's going to try to hit up some of these drones, or some of these SCVs rather, and unable to get in there. Good micro by Conflicts, getting them out of there. Now with Marines in the game, going to be able to use their range and start getting some free shots in on these Zealots, trying to slash taunt them in there so the planetary fortress can blast them. And this base race is kind of ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, I understand where Nike and Runman are coming from. You hate to tap out to this sort of thing, but you kind of just have to. Like, what are you supposed to do? They're going to charge in a little bit. No, back up. They're trying to get a hold of a Marine or something to. It hurts your pride to lose to something like this, but cheese to cheese. Proxy's a little less cheese than the Planetary Fortress Rush, and I highly doubt this Planetary Fortress Rush works very often, but it is pretty damn amusing when it does. Meanwhile, those Zealots are doing a dance as they just get shot up, and Zerglings are doing a dance as well. This hot dance, and they're gonna move in. Oh, Planetary Fortress shot to the face. Your team needs to know when to just tap out.
I think they just enjoy running around. I mean, these Zealots are running all over the place, just doing everything they can. The SCVs, I mean, there's pretty decent micro here from Conflicts and from Archimedes to hold this off, and these Zealots are just slowly getting picked off. And this is the most boring end to a game I think I've ever seen. Yeah,
like I said, this game was over about 2 minutes ago, and they needed to just call it that. Be frustrated, call their opponents cheesers, curse about it to each other over Vent or Skype or whatever they like to use, and then just queue up for another one.
Yeah, that's exactly what they need to do. And God, he's just prolonging this game. Give up, Nike. Give up. And he's moving in, getting shot again, just slowly getting picked apart by this one building, just running around. By the way, 2 idle Zealots from Runman are just sitting up here in the upper right-hand corner of the map. He's not doing anything with those to help. That doesn't really make sense to me. And Nike and Runman have just been out of cash, just can't build a Nexus. It's not possible for them to come back.
No, it's absolutely not. Yeah, I guess maybe Runman did give up. He's just like, I'm just gonna... Those Zealots are like, no way. You want me to charge straight at a planetary fortress? Just the 2 of us? Forget about it. Not happening.
Well, at least those 2 were smarter than the players that are controlling them. And Nike's just moving away. Man, he's got his three Zealots there. I mean, this is going to be GG. I think that Conflicts just move all of his workers in, as well as all those Zerglings, and just go FTW on these Zealots. Job.
Yeah, he doesn't really have to, though. The Zealots are moving in FTW. He calls out the GG.
They're cutting FTW on that planetary fortress. Oh, he almost took it down. It only had 1,435 health left. And thank God they finally left the game. Looks like somebody's still hanging out, letting us see what's going on here. Finally, it ended with the GG.
Yeah, you got to give credit for Nike throwing out the GG, even with the bad sportsmanship from Conflict. The whole "you got owned," da 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 da. So give him credit for that, but he loses the credit immediately for dragging this out. So in the end, the only winner is me.
I guess you did win in the end. With the planetary fortress rush being successful, I think we all won in that regard. So thanks for the fan submitted replay. We appreciate you guys sending those to ftwbroadcasting@gmail.com. And if you would like to see more, you can click that little blue link down there at the bottom. That'll bring you over to our YouTube channel. Also, you can click in the center of the heart if you'd like to subscribe. We've got plenty of videos releasing on a regular basis, more Trollcasts. Also, you can click that Trollcast playlist link there on the right-hand side, the green one. You can see all of the other top-notch play that we have lots of respect for. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more casts.